Sweet. I'm live on YouTube. That's crazy. Usually I'm over on Twitch, but I screwed some stuff up with OBS. And the last time I streamed on Twitch was like over a year ago. So, hee hee, haha. To the funny farm. How do I want to do this? How do I want to do this? Oh my frick. I got too many things open. Oh my frick. Okay. So yeah, I'm starting to make something. I think I'm gonna turn the live chat replay off, so this video is only live. So I'm trying to figure out how the heck I want to dynamically create my levels currently. Because my idea is the 2.5D levels, and I can actually kind of show you what I'm going for in a second. Hold on. What I'm going for. Okay. Guess I'm gonna try that. Okay, so what I'm going for is this. I did a preliminary test build, and so the character can jump to go up the hatches and then crouch to go back down. Some of it's a little bit broken, but we're gonna ignore that. And I currently have a temporary inventory just to figure out what it's gonna look like a little bit. But there's an interaction that is gonna go on. Ugh, my brain. My brain. It do be hurtin'. But I thought this would be like a really cool type of a lethal-like. That's what it's called, a lethal-like, when you do a lot of looting and try to survive. Right? So that's the goal, is to do a lethal-like, but 2.5D, and instead of having an inventory where you're only limited to 4 inventory slots, you'd be having an inventory of like 20. And every time you unlock a new room, like they're all going to be locked, you have to have an inventory value minimum to open a door or hatch or whatever. So what I'm working on for the stream, I invited whoever wanted to watch to help to not help me, but watch me struggle as I try to figure out how to do dynamic room generation, because none of my rooms are going to be generated at the very start. It's going to be generated every time the players go to unlock the rooms, so they'll generate after they've been unlocked. That's the general gist. So what that means for me is I have to figure out how to generate these rooms dynamically at runtime. And my brain is starting to break. So I already did my hatch interaction for the player, so I was just going to put together the door, because I haven't done that yet. So I'm going to real quick put that together. Boop, boop. And then door frame. Boom. And they're perfect. And then I'm just going to add an arrow so I'm not going to get confused. Arrow. Eric. So hypothetically, if I drag this in, it should line up perfectly with my other blueprints. It should be perfect. Copy that. Where'd my door go? Door, get back here. So if I paste it, it's perfect. Look at that. Perfection. I have everything 3 by 3. 3 meters by 3 meters by 3 meters. So everything looks nice. Okay, so that works lovely. Now I need to add an overlap. This will be our, I don't know, door. This is gonna confuse me. This is gonna confuse me because I have everything set up only one way. So I have this as my left wall. This is my right wall. And if I go to the other side, this is my left wall. So do I line up this side with the right wall? And just, even though it's the left side of the door, should I just name it left? That might be a good idea. Or bad idea. Why don't I just do like positive, negative, right? So this is going to be negative. That might be a better idea. Call it negative. Door side negative. Negative. And then want that at negative 150 because I'm at 300s. And then we'll scale it. And pull that up a little bit. Squish it. Stretch it. Yeah. Nope, other way. Oh, but that is confusing, isn't it? Because that was Y positive. What? Oh, yeah, because I have it all backwards. Yoips. Okay. Whatever. Whatever. Yeah, that's really confusing. Good job, me exporting in Blender, and somehow I made it backwards. Okay, so door side positive then, if we're gonna do it that way. And then duplicate that. I can't duplicate it there. Just copy paste. And then this will be the negative side. Minus 10. Minus 20? Why is that so weird? Okay. And then these collisions need to be a custom that I have. It's an interactable face, so I need that to block, and it's a transit face. I haven't decided yet how I want to do the transit channel. So I'm just going to block both for now. And block both. And my door frame is going to have no collision. I think I already have that set in this static. No, I don't. No collision for the door frame. And the door piece needs black all. And we're going to do an animation for those pieces for when it's open. So I needed to get a variable, and is it open? And this is going to be instance. Oh, no. This is rep notify. So that all players know that it's open. And just a generic animation. I want that to move back 90. How does that look? I can keep going. I can keep going. Like this, and then have that one like this. Is that gonna look good? I got plenty of space. Plenty of space. Oh, that's a freaking lie. Why is it so off? Methinks that's a little bit not right. Not to worry, I can fix it. I can fix her. No wonder I was like, what the hell? Why is that so weird? Whoa. So something like that would maybe hopefully fix it. How does that look? There we go. That looks great. So, my animation has to end 72 for piece 2, negative 82 for piece 1. Timeline. Nope, I don't want that. Door x negative. And then custom event, door opening, play from start. So I guess I'd want to do a sequence. And then another timeline. Bum, bum, bum. This is going to be door x positive, play from start, and then relative, set relative location. This one has to be negative 82, and this one has to be a positive 72. Okay. Float, and this is going to be movement 0, 0, and then negative 82. If I can remember that, the length is going to be 0.5. Bum. Boom, boom. And 72 for this one. class defaults settings. I want to have my locomotion, don't I? Actually, no, I don't want that. I don't need it. I don't need it. I need the interaction, though. Basically just having to copy my other one. Which I don't have anything yet. Hee hee. Ho ho. Haha. Oops. Comment. Player. Unlocking. Hee hee ho ho. To the farming farm. And then so now I can go back to my thing and reset. Oh, this one. I want to reset that. Save. And then my construction script. If it's open, go ahead and open it. So by default, this will be where's my open? Hello? Oh, do I not? I guess I gotta set it in my BP. Ease open. Oh man. Oh, you know what? I think I just kind of set it by open anyway. No, I didn't. Then what is going on here? Unwrap is open. Construction. Here it is. Oh, and I just set it. I don't even do an animation. I just put it there. Okay, I can do that too for now. This will be me copy and me paste. So this one's gonna be negative 82. This one will be 72. There we go. Oh! What did I do? Stop that. There. Cool. Cool beans. Looks good, looks good. Cool. I know the hatch kind of sticks out too far, but like, that's not my problem right now. I guess I could also, because it's going to bother me for a second, I could just set the transform scale on the Y. Put this to 0.5 and then make it 100 or something. Oops. A lot less than that. Bum bum. Actually, a lot more than that. Whoops. I'm just going backwards. Actually, I have no idea. I have no idea what I'm doing. Why are you like this? How much farther forward do you need to be? What does this do? It makes it even farther away. Okay. I get it. Okay, I get it. I get it. I get it. Promise I get it. I'm just plugging in numbers and praying. That looks almost. Hold on. I'll finish freaking around with this in a second. Whatever. Whatever. Okay? It's fine. Anyway, back to the topic at hand. I was making my generator. And I wanted to play so that I could make sure that I'm getting correct stuff. This is probably going to ruin my day. One zero two. One zero two. Y. What am I doing? So my thought was to make a streaming level and make a dynamic streaming level instance of these blueprints, these actors, and then just like the actors themselves can all be different. That was my thought. Dynamic level. Level streaming dynamic. As that. Level stream. It's probably because this doesn't have persistent world partition. How do I find that? Where is that? I don't know. I don't know anything. So the first time I'm doing something like this. So I'm a little confused. Persistent level. That's you. World settings. I guess I can edit there. World partition. This thing. How do I do that? Great, it's just gonna be me looking at the documentation. Enable world composition. Tools for composing a tiled world. Actually, no, I don't want that. Ah! I gotta Google something. I'm a little confused. World partition in Unreal Engine. Okay, so it's up here. right? Place actors. World settings. World partition. World partition. Data layers. Oh, come on. Fuck if I know what difference of these are. I don't know anything. One file, data layers, and level instancing is what I want. Enable streaming option in the world settings. Yeah, you lost me. You lost me, Chief. Open that. None there. It's disabled for this map. Interesting. Double click to edit the world settings. Yeah. Yeah, what's going on here? I didn't actually want that. Get out of here. So, do I just open the blueprint? Is it in here? Is class defaults? I don't think so. I don't think so. Me no thinky. HUD. World partition. Yes, this. You're killing me. Convert existing levels to use world partition. Oh my god. Command. Oh my god. I can't. You can't. You're killing me. You're killing me. Oh my god. This is killing me. Oh. Oh my god. I can't do that. My brain don't work that way. And that hurts me brain. It hurts me brain to think that way. And anyway. I'll have to look into that later. Okay, my brain. So my first room that has to get spawned, I randomized how many grids it takes up. Spawn it as 0, 0. And then I tell the room generator actor, hey, you gotta do this many room lengths. And so it'll do its own thing, and however many it chose. Oh, minimum is 0. No wonder it's confused. Why is I'm confused. Between 1 and however, take the index because it's going to start at 1, minus 0 equals, no, I want minus 1. Because if it's 3 rooms in, it still needs to go down 1 on the coordinates. So then it'll get the coordinates and set it. So I have a grid map of these rooms, what room occupies the coordinates of the map itself? So I have an index for that. So then the room itself should do a check. It will spawn in a location, and it should be like, hey, is there any doorways in the spaces I need to occupy? So for the amount of grid spaces that it's going to take on, it needs to check each of those and see if there's any doorways. That's what my transit channel's checking for. And if there's do I just have to like do it by hand? Can I, if the, oh man. Oh man. I need to add 300 to this each time for each loop. Okay. My brain is trying to process. So I need to do a function and call it trace for doorways. And the input needs to be a vector, and this is going to be start spawn grid spawn location, grid spawn location. I'll pull that down. So this, plug that bad boy in. We do our multisphere trace. Tracer doorways. Okay, so this needs to go in there. For sure. For sure. And then in here, for loop. The amount of grid spaces. First index is always going to be 1, so if this is greater than 1, this is my workaround. There's probably an easier way to do this, but my brain's only thinking this way. If that's true, then you do this, multiply this. I need to multiply this and then add. Can I switch this to a vector and do times 300? That. Actually, no. I mean, if it's 1 times. Oh no, because I need that to be 0. Because everything's off by 1. Okay. I see. I see. I see. So if it's 2, then 2 times 300. Okay, so I need to. Maybe I just. What the heck is wrong with me? Why don't I just do -1? Subtract 1. And then do that times that, and then add that to that. I'm so dumb sometimes. But it's okay. And then for each. Okay, and then, so if it does find something, so I think this was my confusion, because what I'm going to do is I wanted to just spawn them in, it'd spawn the little room, and then if it happens to be a doorway, it'll be like, okay, I'll just slap in an actor there. But I'm wondering if I just spawn the actor, should this know it's grid info? It surely doesn't. I mean, I could get the owner, right? Like, this will be the owner of this, or no? When he spawns it. No, it won't. Then... Cause I was hoping just to spawn this within the room and then attach it. Can I attach it? Can I attach it to my root? Get the scene root? Or no, I would want to get the... Mother fricker. I would want to get this and then do an attach. Attach the actor to the component. I think that's what I would want to do. Take this. Or no, I'd have to component to actor. Attach actor. Actor to attach this actor's root component to. Well. I mean, I just got to get the location of that and then I can attach it and then, right? Right? Self? I wish I knew. I wish I knew how to do this a good way. But I don't. Because I don't know what I should be tracing for. Because if I hit the actor that is the doorway or the hatch, they don't know shit about the door or the room they're in. They don't know. They don't care. They're just chilling. They're doing their own thing. So I want this data to know about it. I guess I could just like map it to it, right? Like get a reference for it. Transit references. Transit. Ugh, God. References, and then just do actor array. Oh no, and then I can make a map. And the map could be for my grid info. Grid. Shite structure. I can't spell. What did I... This is... Yeah. Yeah? This room data? Nope. Room data. Yeah, that one. And then transmit reference. Okay. Okay, this is actually getting easier. Now that I'm really oiling up the gear, the single hamster wheel is going. La-di-dee, la-da-da. I also don't need that. So it'll switch because I have different meshes. So searches the mesh that it needs to load in here, and if there is nothing, like an empty enum, then oh, if it's also nothing is valid. Yeah, because if I have an empty, I don't have a valid one. So yeah, that'll be perfect. But so the only ones I have to do a check for on this will be Oh no, that's great. That's great. That's great. So this only applies to 2 of my checks. 1 and 3, those are my floor and ceiling. And 2 and 4 are my walls. This is excellent. This is excellent. I'm making progress. Slide that over. My brain is kind of hurting a little bit. Okay, so the start and end. Okay, I'm going to need another function, and this is going to be does transit exist? So this is going to also need a vector, and this is going to be our check location. Take this, gimme. Oh man. Now I gotta drag those back over. Darn. Let's get our enum. This is our structure enum. Room structure name. Structure name. Oops. Does this equal? Does this equal? I think we're doing ceiling? The floor hatch or ceiling hatch? Nope. Check location start and end here. So now my well, I don't need this in here. I don't think. Because if I just do a check for the location, so get location, get the world location, does transit exist in this location? Structure name is here. Boop. So set the static mesh. Does transit exist? Already. And we're looking for a transit. I really shouldn't have put this in here. Gosh darn it. Can I make this? Can I make this a pure function? Collapse to a function and call this no, I don't want to do that. No, I don't want to do that. But I do want it out of there. We're just going to do a trace for that. Structure name, get out. Go back to our this, and then this will be plugged back in over here. And then branch. Birch. Condition. Does this equal? Oh, I already had it. Equal our floor hatch or our ceiling hatch? I feel like I've said this like a billion times. Does transit exist? Okay. Now, based on that, Can I do a return and have this with my pin? Okay, and then I have my locomotion, so I can get the world space coordinates for right? I just divide by 300 to get my x and y. So I could put in here that's my locomotion. Ah, I do need that then. Man, oh man. Do I feel like I'm dumb? Locomotion. Save. An interface. What? Oh. Get out of here. Don't know why those all stayed. There we go. Get world space coordinates. So get actor location. And we're going to split this. No, I want to break, not split, break. And we're going to take this, divide by 300. Take this and also divide it by 300. And I'm going to make, or actually I can just split my x and my y. So you know where I am. I think. Because I want each, yeah, because, I mean, the owning space will always be to the left. I think. I honestly don't know. I'm so confused with myself. Whatever. So I trace for a doorway. My brain kind of hurts. I am not a computer. I mean, I guess I would have to get my coordinates. Right? I'm so confused. Let me just put this in the world and see if I'm going to lose my mind a little bit. Where did I put this frickin' thing? In here. Room generator. Eh. Okay, okay. Oh, good, okay. I can't see shite, but it's there. Okay, and we have things backwards, because that's just how things are. Okay. Where are you at? Put it at 0. And I'm going to edit this information. I would like... I know. Shush. I want 4 to have a doorway on the left side. shave. And then I'm gonna put a okay, hold on. Don't do your thing. Let me test the other thing. Did you do it? I don't think you did it. Oh, that was for the ceiling. You're right. But what? But by default, I should have, because I changed it. Me am confused. Always confused. On my construction script. If either of those are floor hatch or ceiling hatch, true. Does transit exist? Start and ends at that static location. And you should be looking. That's a sphere. Radius. Oh, maybe because it's too tiny. 200. Eh? I don't think it's doing it right. Well, I guess I need to remember that the static mesh 1. Oh, because nothing is going on there. I need to do this ceiling. I'm so dumb. Sometimes it hurts. I get visibly upset. Let's do this one because I know that 3 should have. This should go for 3. Does either of those get the world location of our static mesh 3? Okay, this should do a thing. And it didn't do a thing. No, I feel so dumb. Why you no do? Why you no do? Maybe I just need to like center it? That's the ceiling ore, which is true. Does transit exist? Starts and ends at its world location. Whatever. Let's do a multi box trace by channel instead. Starts, get the location, add 150 by 1, oh god, by 150 by 150, and then the half side will be 75, just to get the center. Starts and ends here, boys. Let's see if we can see that. No, I can't see that because it didn't do. Why you no do? What the hecky? It's not doing it. Is that because... Oops. No, because it's not running it. Okay. Static mesh setup. Let's do it not here. Begin play. See if it'll, oops, run it here. Boom. Nope, still won't run it. Why you no run it? What's wrong with you? What is this? Yep. Yep. Okay, so you looked for 4. You did 4 first. Coolio. Then you did 4 again. Stop. That's because I only have one thing. Oh, it did it 4 times. For each loop. It only... What? Riddle me confused, Batman. Like a ceiling doorway on the right side. Sure. And then a ceiling hatch on 3. Still doesn't do it. Why you no do? Why do you hate me? Is that because this is it's true? Okay. What's my location? Z3, yeah. Starts. Hate you. I hate you so much. Why do you do this to me? Okay, so it's not even funny anymore, okay? I'm not even laughing. I'm not even laughing. Whoops. That's in a totally wrong spot. I'll just do it. I just do it. I don't need that. I forgot that I've already... That works, right? Cause, okay, so that's its spawn location. Cool. So that should, like... Herm... Because I have it in the world space of negative. So it needs to be negative y. Negative. Okay. Add. It's in the negative 150 to just the center it, and then negative 150 to center. Start and end. Coolio. Perfect. So that should be pretty good. Trying to find a... If there's a box. I can probably make it shorter too. Half size. 50. Make it even smaller. Okay. So it'll check for that. Does it exist? Oh, but that only works for the ceiling. Shoot. That'll only work for ceiling and floor. Does that exist for ceiling and floor? I guess I could put that like before, right? So we'll cut that. Boop. Boop. Put it over here. Get this. Boom. Get that. Boom. So if it doesn't exist, we'll continue on our merry little way. And we'll spawn it. We'll spawn the thing. The damn thing. So get location of this. Get transform. Transform. And we will spawn a hatch there. A hatch doorway. Oops. Yeah, false. Spawn it. And then can I attach the actor to actor? No, I don't want to attach it. No, I don't. I just want to add this to add. This. I want to make right. Break this and get that, and then make a map. So this will be. It'll always be 3, and then the value will be the ceiling hatch. Yeah? Yeah? I don't know. I think that's good. So I have the hatchway. Added to whatever thing it's identified as. There's probably my brain is hurting. I don't know as if this is the best method. But I'm gonna see if this works. It does. It does work. That is a Poggies. That is a Pogs in the chat. Okay, so the next thing I'll have to do is make another thing, and okay, I have an idea. I'm gonna put this one here. I'm going to change its values so that 1 is a ceiling hatch. My bad, a floor hatch. 2, we'll just do a full wall. And then 3, and we'll just do a full ceiling. And then 4 will be a full wall. Do that. And I will spawn in a a hatch here. And we'll see if it recognizes that there's one already there. There's a green, but there's also a green. So what are those two greens doing? Oh, because I did the floor one. The floor one also went off. Oops. So if it's green, it won't do anything. I'm going to take this and do the same thing. And then same thing. All right, and then if it does exist, if there is something there, then can we... Oh man, then I'd have to get the out hits. This is getting real messy. We're gonna break that. Ah, shoot. For loop. I don't want a for loop. Dog. Okay, well, never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Okay. Excellent. Excellent. They both went off. Green, green, and then I don't know what the red, red is. It'll do nothing. Doorway, get rid of it. I don't know which one's gonna go first. Neither. They both said what? Problematic. A bit. Wait. Hold on, I gotta... Oop. Right, there's only the two, right? Holy moly, that was so big. Yeah, okay. Bang, bang, bang. Okay, I'm figuring this out. I'm actually making quite a lot of progress. That's pretty poggies. But on the room generation, so now with this, back this up a little bit. I have... Oh yeah, cool. Okay. Except for it's going the wrong direction. That's, Y positive. I don't want Y positive. I want, actually, I want X negative, believe it or not. Okay. Trace for doorways. Yeah, okay. This needs to be negative 300. That should be doing it. Hell yeah. Hell to the yeah. Do you see that? Hell to the yeah? So I was checking for 2. Is this on my 0? Is this not on Y0? Where are you? There we go. Well, now I'm a little confused. You're checking. Oh, cause what? I need an arrow. I don't know which direction it is. Crying inside. So it's checking on the okay. So it's actually checking at minus no, it's checking over here, which would be over here, which is a 300. Okay. Oh, okay. Yep. That makes sense. Does that not make a sense? I am screwing things up. Actually, no. I'm actually really confused. What do you mean? Oh, because it has to be negative. So for the center of the room. Right? And then, I guess I don't really care about Z. Because that's just going to be on the floor. Actually, I do care about Z. I need it to be up. Okay, perfect. Okay. Yeah. No, that works. So it checked for a room and it found one. So then on my overlap check, the out hits break. And then let me break that one more time. So what I'm looking for is the hit actor has interface or implements interface, and we're looking for locomotion. And if that's true, I guess I should just do one. I don't know. I don't need. Oh, brother. If it does, then I want to take the hit actor and then get grid boop. Get world space coordinates. True. Right? Is that why I'm tracing? I've already forgotten why I'm checking. Oh, okay. This check is supposed to verify that it can fit there, right? Is that why I'm doing this? Begin play. Yeah, I set however big it needs to be. Trace for doorways. So this is, yeah, supposed to find a doorway. Brother. Me am confused. So adding this room generator won't do anything, will it? Because this whole room generator thing should be I want this to also be spawning the loot chests, but like I guess I could have just done the single room things over and over, but Oh man, I feel so confused. I'm just happy I got some traces to work. Alright, well, I'm probably just gonna end the stream here and pick back up on this a different day. I got some things figured out. That's good though. Thank you for tuning in if anybody did or had. I don't know. I wasn't really looking, but goodbye.